blessing. Can you believe the first card I got is Jesus' blessing? That is crazy. Christ oil. Illumination. That's the backbone, the start to this channel. That's a blessing from Jesus. So get this. The second card. Oh, Ace of Wands. This is crazy. This is God's blessing. This is God's blessing. Because look, God is giving you the big staff, the Hollywood. And he is giving you your blessing. So God, look, I got a blessing from Jesus. I got a blessing from God. That's right there is whoop, with my own blessing. That's another trinitizing. So he's handing over the Hollywood, the wand, he's handing over basically the key card, giving you the ability to harness your own destiny and manifest. So that is such a big blessing. So thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, guys. This is the card that my son pulled, which is cool. That's kind of like a little blessing in itself, right? So, you want to know what it was? It was this guy. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 7 is my favorite number. So that's, and my cat's name. So that's another blessing. I got the red heart blessing. And I got the black heart 7 blessing. Because my cat has a black heart stamped on him. He looks like a playing card, you know what I'm saying? He can play the poker face too. Crazy self. But look at this. Look at this. The first message I got out of this was, slow down. Don't try to do everything at once. You need your rest. You need your hydration to be able to stream well and do it, you know, clear. With lots of water. Because water is crystals, you know what I mean? That hydrogen bond. It's amazing. The way it forms anything. And it's so abundant. Water could hold but all kinds of stuff. Buoyant, bouncy, ever-changing, and developing. Water is us. That's what we are. It's a source. It's a source to harnessing everything you would like. You need your water. So, and I'm a water sign, so I'm a fish. I swim. I'm a Pisces. I'm a fish. I'm a water sign, so I'm of the water. But I work on the land too. So, anyways, so I got the message. Don't rush. Be careful. Slow down. Get your rest. Because I'm telling you, I've been burning this midnight oil to try to, you know, it's the technology. The technology is hard for me. But yes, so the second message I got was that the abundance coming. The abundance, look at, there's so much abundance coming from this that I have enough to leave. I have enough to leave to the people. Oh, you can't see this because the phone's blurry, but there's a circus going on behind those 2 swords that are stuck standing there, left behind, and he's looking at them actually like he's very happy, very grateful that he was able to give away. So, oh, you can kind of see the circus now. These are actually miniature cards, and they're so cute, and that's why it's probably really hard. But there's a circus behind those 2 swords, so you're leaving some for the circus. You're blessing others. And if this is the manifestation of the working of this channel, which, I mean, cards don't lie. It looks like it is. But this is possible future, right? Because all psychics know you can't really tell the future. I mean, if you're really, really gifted, you can see things in the future. Like, you can, you know, imagery, you know, and all that stuff. So that's kind of a different thing. But, like, the future is never set in stone. It's always your free will, your free choice to make a change. And then you could set the path off a different way. But these cards never lie to me. They never lie. They tell the truth. And kind of crazy, but, you know, this was amazing. This was just a great blessing. And I'm shouting out right now my blessing on this. I got all 4 elements going here, all 4 ends, all 4 corners, in and out. And also, look who is sitting. This is the box. The little miniature cards came in. Look who's in the on top of the pack. Look who's really the queen of the pack. High Priestess. High Priestess. That's the level. That's the level where you can co-create with God. Trinitization. She harnesses a ton of power to create because, you know, female, she could birth stuff and, you know, but she's not the empress. The empress is nurturing and, you know, fertility and soft and a loving lady of her lands. She is soft. This High Priestess, she's got the sickle. It's like a slice of the moon, but it's like a sickle. She can work in the death space, the Grim Reaper. She could bring out that sickle and just slice you down and it just, you know, make you force yourself to go inside and realize, like, she's hardcore. Sometimes, you know, standing and sitting in between duality, in between the pillars, and as they make the arch. And she is the seat of the oracle of the ancient times. She's high ranking. Magician is her counterpart. It's the feminine and the masculine, but they're equal. Magician is at her level too, but there's something about the priestess that she could, it's that fertility. See, there's pomegranates, lots of seeds. There's fleshy pomegranates, and you know how many seeds they hold? She's sitting there holding the seeds. All of the seeds. All of the germination. All of that. All of that. That is crazy. Then there's like some... Oh, this is so blurry. There's little like pineapple tops and cores also in between the pomegranates on this vase that's holding all the ashes of the seeds, all of the ancient knowledge. So you could go in between the black and white, the duality, the setup. This is what they want. They want division. They want you arguing over something that it's not even really you should be arguing over, because they've created a whole fraud, false, you know, play of it. And duality, checkerboard floor. It's you know, playing the game. But once you erect in between the pillars and you've walked through and you have walked into a higher level of knowing, a higher level of thinking, a higher level of manifesting, a higher connection with source, God, love, fatherly love. Your abundance is in. You're just fertile as heck. You like hold the keys, a lot of keys, a lot of keys. So not only can you play the black and white spaces, which black is all colors mixed together, white is the absence of color. So, you know, they did this. If you could be in between and be the sauce in between and come in between and erect, being able to walk the floors of duality that they throw at us, it's called the Hegilian Dialectic. They bring out the wars, they bring out the chaos, they start the fires on purpose. And they predicted the reaction. They know the reaction, so they could be right there to have the solution. Right there. Right there. That's all a fraud. It's all in the guise of charity. But anyway, she sits on top of the deck. This is the highest divine feminine level, she is all set. She's all set. She's got sun, moon, black, white. She's got the seeds of all the seeds of not only Earth, like all the seeds of the stars and planets and all that. She's like holding them all. She can go above, below, left and right. She can be invisible. She can be seen and heard. Like I tell you, she's sharp. She's swift. She will. The Grim Reaper, he has a little bit of patience. You know, he's trying to show you, trying to tell you, work with you to realize. But her, if you don't get it the first like 2 or 3 times, then she is not going to want to waste her energies. She will give up on you if you're not listening, and she will just slice your throat with that sickle, slice of moon, that thing. She will cut your tongue off, and you won't be able to speak. You might get mad, but you know what? It'll force. She forces the switch. She forces you to see. She forces your shit out of you. Shit you don't even know you got going on. Brings it up and tries to help you untangle it. I mean, you got to always make the choice, you know what I mean? But look at that. This is my house. That's my house deck. It just came in the mail today. They're so tiny and cute. And everyone knows, every psychic knows that the Rider-Waite deck should be the first deck you ever start with. This is the you know, the court cards, the court deck. The Fool's Journey. This is like every character, every archetype, you know, lots of different players, lots of different levels, and you know, lots of different pairings up and different ways that any seed that's starting to germinate could turn into after it, you know, pops out of the ground and breaks, you know, into the sun and gets that warm sun, you know, the growth. That can change into anything, any beautiful plant with all these leaves and all these, the leaves are like little holdings. They're like little sayings, you know. Oh, there's so many little ideals of wisdom coming from the trees. It's just crazy. And I'm probably talking your head off. So I'm probably going to stop this video. I am outside of my porch, so I apologize. It's kind of, my boys are in the house and I was just trying to record without interruption. And I have tomorrow something you guys will probably be more interested in. Oh, I want to say thank you for being present for this blessing of the channel. And I would love you to join the tribe if you could subscribe and help bring this energy into our realm here and start, you know, start making moves, start fixing people so we could actually stand for the fight. A good fight. Nothing serious, you know. But we need to be awakened and ready. If you're asleep, you will get stomped out. We have to play hard, which means you got to go to the fool level, the placeholder, the 0. That's where you got to pop out of nowhere, basically, and have that hole to go pop back into, the 0. Those are the loops. Those are the loops. Just like in the shuffles, in the deck, the loopholes all come in. This is how they're able to mix up and tell you things, because in between every little shuffle, there's actually like the slip. The cutoff is like a little doorway. Like, it's like a little doorway into another dimension where these players could just and switch. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have to physically do it. They can just, this is how this works. Okay? And I like cards. They're really fun. And it just came to me like really natural. I had no train or anything, like, because, you know, like a lot of witches go into covens and they're initiated and they got to do little rituals and they're trained. They're trained. And this Christ consciousness must be learned. You can get clues and stuff, but you really should get it from God and not from being initiated into whatever these things are. These houses full of rats and snakes and all that stuff. you know, because you are the beholder. Like, you are your truth. You are the one who can validate what is true and false due to your experiences with the stuff. You know what I mean? Someone who's not experienced cannot speak whole truth. You have to have walked through the situation to really know. You know what I mean? And that also being fast, you know, I'm like trying a lot of different things and being, actually, I'm every player in the deck, really, pretty much, except for, no, I could play, I know the players of the deck, you know what I'm saying, but I operate in the highest levels of the deck right now. So yeah, this is first tier twin flame. Imagine like a cake. Imagine a cake, like a wedding cake, birthday cake, doesn't matter, but a 3-tiered cake, frosted and decorated. These are like the ranks of the twins. I just found this out. Like, I'm going to do this reading tomorrow for you. I found out crazy, secret, breakthrough, archaic secrets of placeholdment and settings of the twins. And I found out that there's 3 levels of twins. So if you're High Priestess or Magician, you know, those are a pair, then you are highest level, you know, highest level on the top of the cake. It's the smallest piece because, you know, being a highest level twin, that's a lot of responsibility. So, you know, people reach there and make it, but, you know, some are, you know, sometimes it's even best to not. Sometimes if you don't even can go there and you just stay an Empress and stay in the world, like, you're still like divine feminine, but you're just still worldly and you don't have full-blown, you know, full-blown third eye blowing up or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, being fast and doing extra and taking a lot of risks and doing all this stuff that helped me with my life experience be able to already know intuitively how to read this deck and how, you know, what it means, because I didn't need any training. It just came to me through God, just like everything does. Jesus and God, that's me. This is Trinity, a pact. This is creation, co-creation. Bam. God's blessing. High rolling. Just look at this. Look at this. The heart is like full of wisdom. The swords are wisdom. Words of wisdom. Thoughts, air, mental things. Like, look at it. You're full of it. You're full of it. You're full of it. You're upgraded and with Christ and trinitized and ready to dominate the waters. Like it's raining back there. That's needed. Dominate. Dominion. Jesus lives in our hearts. In the chambers and out of the chambers of our hearts. He's literally the flow. Like Jesus' bloodline, Christ consciousness. That's where we all are here. And thank you again for listening and learning with me. And thank you for joining me for this blessing to get the channel rolling off and launched and see what happens. I tomorrow am going to be with Twin Flame in Union, and probably will be doing a few other readings. So I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I'll be better. I'm a little tired right now, so I'll be better set up and everything. I know this looks kind of, I'm outside on my porch. It looks kind of, but I love you guys. And I just got to talk about the other layers. So there's a mid layer of the twins: Emperor, Empress, Magician, High Priestess, Emperor and Empress, because that's how it be. Some don't get to that level because they need to be over here. And the bottom level is twins that are up and coming, unrealized twins. twins that have feelings and have connections, you know, felt and little things like that, like, you know, inner wisdom and guidance, you know, your gut telling you something. Gut instinct is the best instinct, better than your head instinct. It's first. Your gut, your solar plexus, yellow chakra, I believe, that will signal you before you know. That's the most instinctual message. So when you feel it in your gut is intuitive. It's just fast. It's all knowing, like the gut. Yep. So sometimes when you gotta spill your guts and all this information comes out, maybe that's what happens to me because I can't stop. I keep going and going and going. So I am going to let you guys go. I love you guys. I thank you guys. And I'm here for you. Let's create.